This might be a little bit excessive. Hello, my friends. Welcome back to my channel for the first sit-down video that I have done in a very long time. I am so glad to be back. We are back in Minnesota. I am in the coziest of coziest sweaters that I own because today when I woke up it was -9 degrees and we're currently hanging out at a high of 1. Yes, but we are here, we are back in Minnesota, and I couldn't be happier to be back with you today. Today we are going to talk about my 2022 planner stack. This is the very excessive, but I swear everything has a point, planner stack. These are all of the planners that I plan on using for various things in 2022. So I thought I would just walk you through all of my planners so you get the 411 on the things that I will be using personally in the upcoming year. Before we jump in, if you are new here and stumbled across this video because you are into planners, hello, my name is Brianna and I am the diva behind Diva and the Divine, and I'm so glad you're here today. I also want to give a special shout out to my returning subscribers. Thank you for letting me take my holiday hiatus. I am thrilled to be back here and ready to create content for you in the new year. Let's get started. First, let's get started with my day-to-day, everyday, most things go in here planner, and that is, of course, none other than the Erin Condren Daily Duo. This is my second of the 2 books that come for the Daily Duo because I got mine to start in July of 2021. So this is book number 2. The Daily Duo comes in 6-month increments, and inside is, of course, the agenda on one side, the to-do lists on the other side, and I've done a whole walkthrough video of what this planner looks like, which I will link up there and down there for you. But this is going to be my day-to-day. It's going to have my schedule, it's going to have my to-do list, my plans, appointments, all of those things. This is the planner that is open on my desk in the special little acrylic planner stand every single day. It's the one that I decorate with stickers, if I do decorate with stickers. Full transparency, I've been less about the stickers unless they're functional, like if they have a purpose for like labeling. I have coaching stickers for coaching calls, things like that. I'm less about the sticker decorate just to decorate thing because I just don't have time for that anymore, which is a bummer, but also something I'm learning to accept and be okay with. But I have colorful pens and I draw in this thing, I write in this thing all the time. This is my day-to-day planner. Following up with that, this is probably the planner that I have the least idea of what it's going to be, but I kind of have a plan for it. I got this in the Christmas launch from PR, from Erin Condren, I think, and this is their new monthly planner. So this is the 2022 monthly planner, and what it is the layout is just a monthly page, and then you get a couple of blank notebook pages for each month before you get to the next month. So this encompasses the entire year, and what I want to use this for is kind of like a year, my year at a glance, things that are going to encompass the entire year, because the Daily Duo planner is only 6 months. So things that are like my goals throughout the year, my reading list, I have my running list of 100 things I want to do in 2022, which I'm trying really hard to get filled out and actually accomplish in 2022. So I customized the list back here because this calendar will be with me all year. This planner will be with me all year, whereas the Daily Duo, I'm pointing down because that's currently where it's laying, my Daily Duo is only for the next 6 months, and then I'll get a new planner started in July. So anything that I want to do for Q3 and Q4 will no longer be available in my daily planner, and that's where the monthly comes in. So ongoing goals, things like that. Also month to month, I'm thinking about using it for like maybe some content brainstorming. The year at a glance, I'm going to do things like block off my days off, my batch weeks, things like that. Things that'll allow me to have more of the broad look at my year. That's what's going to go in here. If you have any thoughts for what I should use this for, let me know in the comments below. My next planner is work specifically, and that is the content planner. As you saw in one of my Vlogmas vlogs, I actually went and purchased another content planner, even though I was so perturbed with how things were run in 2020, but that's a story for another day. They were on sale. I bought another one. This current content planner that I'm using, because it arrived so late, this doesn't even end until May of 2022 for me. So I'm still going strong with this content planner, and I have a brand new 13, 15 months, I can't remember how many months. It's a long time. Content planner for when this one is over, but this is where I plan all of my content. In here is the Diva in the Divine specific stuff, not coaching, but just content, YouTube, blog, Instagram posts, things that I'm doing for healthy, all of those things are going to be in here, and I'm gonna brainstorm like video ideas and whatnot, and I have specific stickers that, again, I use the stickers because they are functional. They allow me to label YouTube, Instagram, go live, record, things like that. So I use this planner for all YouTube and content purposes only. So this is like my business planner. Next up is my goals planner, and I actually have two this year. But the first one, of course, you guys know by now, is the Cultivate What Matters Powersheets. I love the Powersheets. These are my jam. I've just finished solidifying my 2022 goals and worked on my January tending list, and I'm very excited to share all of this stuff with you. The month-to-month tending lists, as a reminder, are only available to the members of my Patreon community. So if you are interested in joining my Patreon community, I will have the link down below there for you. But if you're not, the next video going up is a video all about my 2022 goals, and I cannot wait to share those with you. So this is my primary goal planning planner, but I also bought the Makse Life Companion notebooks. Why did I do that? Especially after last year when I bought the Makse Life planner, the whole weekly planner, and I didn't use it. And I admitted to you guys that I didn't use it. So why did I buy the notebooks? Why did I spend the money on it when I said I'm not gonna use Makse Life? Here's why specifically. The companion notebooks are exactly what I need to fill a void that the Powersheets have. And that's specifically in the weekly planning. Something that perturbs me about the Powersheets, and it's through no fault of the Powersheets, it's through my own methodology, is the weekly action items. I'm having a harder time coming up with things that are special enough, important enough, actionable enough that they need to happen week after week after week, because my to-do lists for the week change so frequently. And it's also the biggest deficit in my daily duo. I wish that my daily duo had a week at a glance page before every day of the week began. So like before Monday, it would have like, here's your whole week laid out, and then you can flip into the daily pages. That's the one change I wish they would make. The Makse Life notebooks allow me to do just that. And here's why. First, I have my own little annual goal thing set in here, which they pretty much stem off of the Powersheets goals, but they go into a little bit more detail and have a little bit of variation, and this will also be included in my 2022 goals video. But the notebooks are divided up into quarters, and they have monthly goals that you can set, and then they have weekly actions, and these pages are perforated. I don't know if you can tell, I already have one out. Today is the 29th of December, and it turns out that there's enough in this notebook for this week to start my first week of using this planner, which is awesome. So what this does is it has all of your sections divided out, all of your themed areas of life: personal, health and wellness, fun and recreation, spiritual, personal growth, work and learning, financial, family and relationships, and physical environments. The 8 main areas, according to the Makse Life goal planning system, are broken down here. But what you can do is you can pick different weekly actions based on what goal you're working on every single week. So instead of having to pick the same action and do the same action on repeat in the Powersheets, this allows me to curate a weekly to-do list that is geared specifically toward special areas of my life, right? So maybe one week the goal in personal or fun and recreation or personal, wherever I put it, is finish X book. That's only going to be a goal once, because once I finish the book, I can't do it again, right? So that's going to be a goal that might go on one week, but not the following week. Or my financial goals, every other week or every 2 weeks or whatever it ends up being, is going to be update my business finances. That's not a goal I do every week. It's a goal I do twice a month. You see what I'm saying? So this allows me to curate a weekly to-do list that is goal action item based and fills a void that the Powersheets leaves me with. And so I already have my first week filled out, torn out. That's my favorite part, is they're perforated, so I can tear them out. It's sitting on my desk, so I can look at it and check it off as I go. So that is why I got the Makse Life Companion Notebooks, and I'm very, very excited to use these in conjunction with the Powersheets and the rest of my planners, because this is going to fill a void, unlike last year where my entire Makse Life planner kind of felt like it went unused because I never opened it, because I'm like, I don't need to weekly plan. It's fine. I have my daily duo. This is going to be so much better, and I'm so excited. Another planner worth noting that is not actually a planner, but is something I use, and I use regularly, and I use daily, and is probably and arguably the most important planner I have, is Google Calendar. Google Calendar is completely free, totally customizable. This is not sponsored by Google, by the way, and I use it all the time. All of my business stuff, my personal stuff, it all goes into Google Calendar, and I have different calendars and different color codes for different things. I have self-care on there. I have me being out of the house, and that calendar is shared with my husband so he can see whenever I have an appointment or something that's going to have me be out of the ordinary and not in the house or something. I have coaching calls that automatically link to the app I use to schedule my coaching calls. So the people, my clients sign up for their coaching time. It automatically gets transferred to my Google Calendar through the Acuity app, and then it pops up, most importantly, on my watch. And this is the point of me using it. I have my watch set up in a way where my calendar items are always right on the front, so I can look down and see what is the next thing I am doing. And that, even though it's through, I think, Apple Calendar, I have my Google Cal synced to my Apple Cal, which syncs to my watch. So I always have my next upcoming event on my wrist so I don't forget. And that is incredibly valuable and incredibly underrated, in my opinion, especially among the paper planner community. People are like, well, I don't need a digital planner. Yes, you do need a digital planner, because let's be honest, I'm not carrying all of these with me, but I've got my phone with me all the time, and I've got my watch with me all the time. So when I need a quick look at what my schedule is, my Google Cal is the thing that I address. And when I'm doing my weekly planning in my paper calendar, my Google Calendar is the thing I look at to transfer things into my paper planners. It's all linked, but my Google Calendar has my due dates for specific things, when videos are going to be uploaded, all sorts of appointments, all right there on the internet, which is easily accessible. So that is a planner tool that's not technically a planner, but it's definitely a planner. You know what I mean? Google Calendar. Next up is a homemaking specific calendar. This is the Clean Mama Homekeeping Planner. And this planner is a week-to-week calendar. I did a walkthrough video on this as well. I'll link it again up there and down below. But this planner is specific for homekeeping tasks. It has a weekly schedule already built in with the Clean Mama plan in there. The daily tasks of make the beds, check the floors, wipe the counters, pick up the clutter, and do a load of laundry is already pre-printed into each and every day. There's a place for a meal plan, and you also have blank spaces to put in your specific tasks that you're assigning to yourself. And then at the bottom of the week, it has the weekly tasks of do the bathrooms, dust, vacuum, wash your floors, catch up, wash your sheets and towels. And you can check that off as you go too. There's monthly planning things in here. There are seasonal cleaning task lists in here. It is a great tool for people looking to keep their home in tip-top shape. And having this paper planner is not only motivating for me, but this is a planner I've decided I'm keeping downstairs on the main level because that's where I'm going to use it. And so this planner will make sure that I'm keeping on top of my homemaking tasks every single day. And then my last planner is not necessarily a planner, but it is a journaling tool that I plan on using every single day. And this is the Val Marie Paper Yearly Prayer Journal. And I love the way this is formatted. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it's so functional, and I love it. My favorite part, and I actually had like the smaller version of this earlier in the year, so you might have already seen something that's very similar, but this is the full year beautiful 2022 gold detailing. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's amazing. And you can write down specific prayers for specific areas of your life. So every day when you go to sit down and pray, you can no longer say, I don't know what to pray for. Because yes, you do. It's written right here. And a couple days you can pray for one thing or pray for the other, or you can have things you pray for every single day. But the goal of this journal is to cultivate a stronger prayer life and connection with God. And this is arguably the most important thing that I could be doing in 2022. So I'm very excited to be using this. It's not a planner per se, but it keeps everything organized month to month, day to day. There are areas in here, there are a couple tabs for prayer journaling, so you can actually like write out your prayers sometimes if you are more of a journaler like I am. And there's a gratitude section that you can fill out as well. And it's just a great little tool. It's absolutely beautiful, and I'm really excited to use it, and so I wanted to make sure I included it in this video. All right, my friends, yes, that was 8 different tools that I'm using as my 2022 planner stack. Phew, we got through it together, but I'm so excited to have shared that with you because I am ready to get started and use these things. I've already started using these things. I've used the Powersheets, I'm planning in my daily planner, filling out the monthly planner, I'm doing the things. The time has come to start using our new planners for 2022, and I cannot wait to share the goals with you and the things that I'm doing, and oh my gosh, the stuff that's coming on this channel is just so exciting, so buckle up. It's gonna be a fun ride in the new year. Let me know in the comments below, what is your planner stack for 2022? I don't care if your planner stack is just one planner. That's still a planner stack. It's just a little shorter than mine. And that's totally okay. As you look at other people's planner stack videos, make sure you don't feel wrong or inferior if you are not using 3, 4, 5 different planners. That's okay. The whole point of planners is finding the thing that works best for you. This is the most important part. And if that is Google Calendar and only Google Calendar, that's totally okay. Make sure that you don't start to play the comparison game right off the bat and be like, oh no, do I need to have 8 different planning tools? No, you do not. Because this is a system that I'm setting up to work for me, does not mean it's going to work for you, and that is okay. You do you and figure out what tools you need to have the most successful year yet. If you like this video, I'd really appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up, and don't forget to join the community. We would love to have you. Just click that little red subscribe button and you will be a member of our team. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch. Take care, and I will see you again with my 2022 goals real soon.